Hey, hi, hello, how are you? I'm Pia and welcome to the start of a new weekly reading vlog. I kept forgetting to start this video, so it's Wednesday, my dudes. Excuse my hair, it's just a mess. I don't really know. I tried to fix it, but it's just not happening. I'm really cold. How are we doing? I have been reading a lot lately. A lot. Yeah, I need to update you on it. So I finished a book. I finished A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Oh, I'm getting a call. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a wrap up, so I'm just gonna let you know I finished A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I literally read this all Monday, I think. I started it and finished it Monday. Guys, look how cute my little cauldron mug is. It says double double, the other one says toil and trouble. I'm currently reading. I'm really in the mood for like a fantasy. Then I was also in the mood for this. So I started The Duke and I, which is the Bridgerton book, the first Bridgerton book. Yes, it's the first Bridgerton book. I'm like 30% into it and I'm really liking it. I mean, I love the series. Yeah, I'm very excited to continue on, especially since like each book follows a different Bridgerton sibling, and I'm excited to see all of their romances and stuff like that. So I was just really in the mood for that. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm still reading Pages and Co. The Book Wanderers. I'm not very far through this at all. I think I'm like 20 pages into it. Just haven't been physically reading. I really need to. Life's a mess. Anyway, I am home for my first class of the day. It's Wednesday. I just started my new Italian class. It is late in the semester to start a new class. Yes, you're right. My advisor pulled some strings and now I'm in a higher level Italian class. It's still not my level, but it's fine. It's whatever. We all know that was a huge issue for me, is finding a good class. And then like, anyways, what else is going on today? I have my film studies class later. I need to do some homework for that, which is what I'm doing now. I actually will finish this later. I made cupcakes yesterday, but I didn't have any icing sugar. It was a very sad time. Disney Plus. I bought Disney Plus. Have I told you? It's my favorite thing. And I'm gonna watch some Criminal Minds while I do some homework. I've seen Criminal Minds like 7 times. I feel like at this point, like 3 times? No, that's too low. This might be my 5th time. What? I want Halloween episodes. Oh, I guess Halloween is after Thanksgiving in this country. Hello. Often when I film clips, there are children screaming in the background, even though my windows are closed. So, like, there's a playground right outside my window. Like, that sounds so weird, but there's one in my apartment Anyway, I often refilm clips when I feel like I'm talking too long or I just like can't get the words out and I need to like practice, because none of this is scripted. Like, none of this is like, as you can tell. I took a mental health day today. I was feeling like literally ill yesterday post my film class. For some reason, sometimes when I'm in a big lecture or when I'm specifically in this film studies class, I feel really sick and have like vertigo for some reason. I don't know if people get that like in movie theaters because this class isn't obviously a movie theater. So I don't know, is that like a thing? I tried to look it up and then it was just like people getting food poisoning from movie theater popcorn, and I was like, that's not what I was talking about. People tell me I talk too fast and I don't know how to stop it because my brain just like goes like a mile a minute and I don't know how to stop it. I've had no stimulants today. I've had matcha. Anyways, I took a mental health day. Sometimes, you know, I get sick and then like it just really fucks with my brain a little bit because you're obviously not doing anything when you're sick, or you're really not supposed to. And so I just am like sitting in my own grossness and like sleeping and just thinking about things, and it's just gross. So I stayed home from classes today. I did all the work. Don't worry about it. I'm on top of it. I have everything under control. I've been watching some YouTube, catching up. I think I'm gonna physically read right now because I do want to listen to my audiobook. I'm listening to The Duke and I. I've told you this Bridgerton book and I'm really enjoying it. But I just like need to stop listening to just audiobooks and not actually reading, because I know audiobooks are reading, but it's just that's all I do, and then I forgot how to read. So anyway, I think I'm gonna read more of The Book Wanderers. I like still don't understand what this title is. I think that's why they redid the covers, because the title changed, because then brain, big brain. Yeah, I just need to like pull myself out of this mood because it's not working for me. It's not working with me. It's not working with my suburban white mom vibes. It's only 6:30. I ate dinner really early because I just was like, it's soup. It takes 10 seconds for me to heat it up. Anyway, I do like also talking about other things. So I did watch a movie last night for whatever reason. I did a random number generator. I have so many movies I want to watch that I have just like a million ongoing lists. So I watched The Social Network. Highly recommend. It was crazy. It was bananas. And then it ended and I was like, it's done? Hello? I'm sorry, I turn into a valley girl when I get like expressive about things. It was crazy. Watch it. Great. David Fincher, fantastic. Actors in it were fantastic. I mean, Justin Timberlake just like made me want to strangle him, which I think was his purpose. Which like I feel like all of his characters that he's ever acted, that he's ever played, or just make me hate him, and I don't know if that's his acting style or that's just every character he plays. But it made me think of the Trial of the Chicago 7 is another like based on true story. I thought it was directed by the same director. I was wrong. I'm gonna go read and chill the fuck out because I cannot stop my brain from moving so fast, and it's an issue. Oh look, I got a new case for my AirPods. It's green, like everything in my life right now. God, I need to shut up. I haven't talked all day. That's why. Time to update you on the book. I'm like halfway done. I'm gonna put on some eye patches, under eye patches. Did they do anything? I don't know. I have some little acne patches. They're like clear so you really can't see. Aw, they don't look like this. I used a different pair of these before and they were just sliding down my face. Oh no, it's ripping! Oh my gosh, that one went on so much easier. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to not. I wanted to update that I'm really liking the book, but now I look stupid. So okay, I just got to a plot twist. Yes, I'm still reading Pages and Cookbook Wonders. Oh my god, what even? I'm shook. I feel like I have to update you because the plot of this book, the story of this book is not exactly what I thought. I thought it was about, you know, a girl trying to find her mother through these stories, and her mom being trapped. I don't know if that's actually a thing, but if it is, it's just something I heard and not something I know now that I'm like 60% into it, so I don't really know if that's gonna happen. But it's more about a girl who, I mean, she doesn't really know her mom at all. She lives with her grandparents at this bookstore, and she discovers that she has this ability to travel through books. Meets some characters and things like that, like Anne of Green Gables and Alice from Alice in Wonderland. Discovers this whole big world of these people who can wander through books and can travel. There really isn't a big conflict, at least like halfway through it there really isn't. I just got to, like I said, a big plot twist, a big reveal. Shook me. I think what's different about this book and what's maybe making me read it a little bit more passively, I would say, is that it's just, but there isn't like a goal. Like, we have our characters, we know what's going on, she's very much like discovering the world. Yeah, like a goal, like a main purpose, like, you know, and that's usually like a thing. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if it's necessarily going to be like a call to action because again, we're like 60% through the book. Like logistically nothing has happened. But she's not like, alright, this is what we're gonna do. So I'm kind of confused. I don't know. Categorized as fast-paced. I would not say that at all because I don't think there's a plot going on. And maybe it's a fast read because it's middle grade and because the font's big and like there's not that many pages and it's like easy to read. But I wouldn't say that the plot itself is fast-paced because there's nothing happening. You are witnessing a genuine reaction. I'm so behind on book. I don't even know when this came. I'm literally gasping. Okay, this came out like a week ago. I'm watching Books and Lala's latest video and my thumbnail's in it. I'm crying. If you haven't seen this video, I haven't finished it, obviously. Sorry. How am I in this video? Oh my god, what the fuck? Hello, I finished Tilly and the Book Wonders, the first book in the Pages and Co. series. I took a little break from reading it for like a few minutes to watch that Books and Lala video. I was so honored and like frazzled. When I post a video, I am happy with the result of it, but it's so scary to think that people watch. I don't know. This reminded me a lot of like WandaVision, which I thought was kind of fun because like you kind of are in a story, like it's very meta in that way. Obviously there's like excerpts from the stories that they're in and like things like that. And like I said, there were a couple like plot twists and reveals and things like that were interesting. But I think my main problem with it was that the conflict of the story started so late that it was just so much, I can't even call it build up. It was more like exposition and more like kind of just like telling you what's going on. And like when we got to the conflict, it was like, okay, finally. And then the conflict was like, bing, bam, boom, we're done. You were like, all right, here's the problem, let's solve it, we're done. Like there was no, it was like very strange to me. Oh, I'm very disappointed in this. I obviously thought I was gonna rate this 5 out of 5 stars, but I think I'm gonna give it 3 stars. The concept was really intriguing to me. I love we have, but like what didn't make sense, like I don't know why the characters were in the real world if she was able to travel in the books. I don't know why the characters came out of the books because that wasn't really explained, and if it was, like I missed it. And then she has this ability, but like, and she's like in this line of I'm confused. I I'm so confused because I was supposed to love this book. Also, it was like a British book, but it didn't give me any like British vibes, except that they like got cups of tea like every few pages and they said mum like twice. But yeah, it's almost 11 o'clock. I'm gonna finish watching this video and then probably head to bed. I'm gonna try to get up early again. I don't have class until like 9:30 or 10 o'clock every day, and I don't have anything to do in the morning, but I'm gonna try maybe to read in the morning. So I'm gonna actually, let's talk about what the next physical book I want to read is, because I have no idea. I'm gonna read The Kindred. Okay, I have no idea what this is about. The cover was very intriguing to me. It's YA, it's a sci-fi fantasy. I will read you the synopsis. So, Joy Ibarra knows her place, a commoner from a lowly planet, Holly. She lives a simple life, apart from the notoriety of being kindred to the nobility's most infamous playboy. Duke Felix Hamdi has a plan. He will exasperate, I can't even read, his noble family to the point that they agree to let him choose his own future and finally meet his kindred face to face. When the royal family is assassinated, putting Felix next in line for the throne and accused of the murders, someone will stop at nothing until he's dead, which means they'll target Joy too. Meeting in person for the first time, they steal a spacecraft, flee amid chaos. It's not to be a light deal, and they crash landing on a planet called Earth. Anyway, maybe okay. So essentially, just the little quick thing is to save a galactic kingdom from revolution, kindred mind pairings were created to ensure each and every person would be seen and heard, no matter how rich or poor. So essentially, this cover is absolutely gorgeous. Like, I just want to like stop and think about it. Like, it's so pretty. Like, I want to die. So it's about people that are, I guess, when they're born or something like that, they're already connected, have this kind of, I guess it sounds like a pairing, so it's kind of like this kind of like twin flame kind of thing I'm feeling. I'm sorry, I'm shutting down my computer because I'm like tired. So it's kind of like a twin flame, but like, you know, they exist. It's seeming to me, and this might be a stupid thing to say, but it's like a internal pen pal. Like, you know, that, and maybe you can communicate with it. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, and it's a sci-fi fantasy, which I never read unless I've heard things about. It's 21 reviews so far, but it has a really high rating on Goodreads so far. It has a 4.48. Apparently it takes place in the same universe as the author's previous book. Oh my gosh. The author is a former pastry chef, food critic, and culinary teacher. I'm sorry. I love that. Hello my friends, it is Zamaniana. I need contacts. I'm going to chat with you while I do my makeup. This morning, I got up at 8. I couldn't go to sleep last night. I couldn't fall asleep. I have a headache and a tummy ache, but yeah, I don't know. It's like, hello insomnia, are you coming back? Because I didn't actually ask for you. So I started The Kindred. I'm, I think, 18% into it. I think that's like the exact, yeah, so I'm 18% into it. Like I said, I started it this morning, read for like an hour. It was lovely. Is this how I need to start every morning? I was gonna say I read before bed, but I don't even do that. I mean, I haven't really gotten past like what I read in the synopsis yesterday, but it's like very beautiful. Like, I am already super invested with these characters and their story. Like, I didn't really think I would be this attached. Yeah, I love these two characters that we're following, Felix and Joy. I feel like their connection is really believable and really natural. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I didn't get to listen to a lot of my audiobook of The Duke and I last night. Like I said, I couldn't sleep, and then I had to like turn my fan on because I was really hot, and then I couldn't hear my audiobook because my fan was on, because my fan was really loud. I know I'm wearing the same sweater I wore yesterday. I'm an outfit repeater. I'm actually not wearing the same outfit. I'm actually wearing big girl pants today. I don't think I'm gonna go to a workout class today. I was planning on it, like I wrote it in my calendar, but I didn't sign up, and I'm trying not to have, I mean, it's working against my brain, but I'm trying not to have like that all or nothing mentality of like I have to do everything or I can't do anything. Yeah, it's very hard to go against because that's literally how my brain works. I just want to document my first package of Timbits. Also, my first Tim Hortons since being in Vancouver. Since being in Canada. I've been here for over a month. Got a vanilla cold brew. Delicious. Am I gonna eat all those donuts? Cheers. Oh my god, what is this? It's so good. I just like pumpkin spice. Hello my lovely friends, how are we doing today? I'm doing fantabulous. It is Saturday. It is Saturday evening. I am about to watch a movie. I was gonna eat dinner, but I'm gonna make some sesame noodles, but the things that I need to make it are not here yet. So Amazon, can we speed this up? I am going to watch a movie. I've been like editing all day and then doing homework. So I'm finally like caught up on videos. Not that I have that many, but like I am going to watch a movie. I'm watching This Is the End. I've been wanting to watch this for a while. I'm really excited. I love like Seth Rogen movies, and we're gonna just look past the fact that James Franco's in this movie. I'm having some wine in my mug. I'm having my favorite one. I love this wine. It is a Josh Rosé. It is in a mug. I literally have had a sip, so sorry. Until my food gets here. My food. I still have to cook. We have this really cute midday lighting. Hello my friends, how's it going? It is Sunday. I just got back. I went from oh goodness. I went for a walk, which was really nice. I have like a love-hate relationship. Like I love being by myself. I love, you know, hanging out just in my room. I need to get out sometimes. So now got a coffee. I'm 2 for 2 this weekend for getting Tim's. I got a hot coffee, which is surprising if you know anything about me. One of the few good days. It's gonna rain for the rest of the week, so I'm just trying to get out more. Anyway, so I went on a nice little walk, listened to my audiobook. I finished The Duke and I give this 3 out of 5 stars. I think, I don't know, I feel like it's beating a dead horse at this point, like saying how I feel about it, because like everyone has said the same thing, kind of. And that's just essentially, you know, it's fine, it's good. Ooh, sorry, I just want to switch I'm facing. Anyway, like it's fine, it's good, but there obviously is a scene, if you didn't know, is not cool. It's also not necessary. Like there's really no point to the actions of this one character, or this one action, I guess I should say. Like it doesn't further the plot, it doesn't do really anything. In the series, it does further the plot. I feel like it just could have been gone altogether. Even in the series, like you didn't really need it, but they did you know, adjust it in a way that was better. I definitely think that the Bridgerton series is a lot better than this first book, which you will not hear me say a lot, is that the adaptation is better than the original source material. You get so much more of the full cast of characters, you have side plots and things like that, but in the book it's just mostly focusing on Daphne and Simon, which is fine, which is great, but I feel like even their relationship is more developed in the series, which is super weird to me. Like I read this to read the next books because I do want to see the other characters, the other Bridgertons. I want to see their romances and how they progress, especially with the 2nd season of the Bridgertons, of Bridgerton coming out in January. Last night, as you saw, I told you I watched This Is the End, which I did. And then I watched The Mortal Instruments, City Bones. I don't think I'd ever seen this movie, so I was like, it's on Netflix, I'll watch it. This one monologue Jace has, which I have no recollection of him saying. I don't know, it's like a really vulnerable moment, I feel like, and then he's just like tells this really weird anecdote about his father, I think. It's good. I love Lily Collins. I literally had a dream about the actor who plays Jace because he is so hot. Oh my god. But it did make me want to read more of the Shadowhunter books. And I know I read The Lost Book of the White last week, but I decided that like to compensate for the fact that I really want to read them, I'm going to read them in chronological order. Yeah, I still need to read, what is it, The Bane Chronicles? Is that what it's called? Anyway, to make a long fucking story short, I started Clockwork Angel because I love the Infernal Devices. Is that what they're called? Because then I actually will read Chain of Gold and Chain of Iron. Or do you have Chain of Gold, Chain of Iron, and then Chain of Thorns? That makes, like, that's not a metal. This comes out next year. Next November. I feel like when I first read this, I was just like, oh my god, everything is fantastic, like freaking out. But I do feel like it's really similar to Mortal Instruments, and the characters are very similar, which makes sense and it doesn't, because like they're all from the same families, kind of. I am going to do some homework because that was my little break. It was my walk. And I guess this clip, because this took 10 minutes of my time. No idea what I'm gonna eat tonight. Kind of want to order a pizza, but every time I order food, they get lost and then they get mad at me that they don't understand how to get to my apartment. And it's not my fault. But then again, there's nowhere I could walk to that has a gluten-free pizza. And I don't want to go grocery shopping. I'm too lazy. Hello my friends. As you may have noticed, I started a new book. Literally, I don't know what it is, but like something about, I filmed this clip of like reacting to book talk and it just made me want to read just something and like anything. The world is my oyster. I don't know. I went on my library app and I went to like all the books I've saved that I'm interested in, that my library has, and I basically did a random number generator and I picked a random book and I downloaded the audiobook and I'm physically reading with the audiobook. So that book is The Hazelwood. No, I had no plan on reading this anytime soon, but and I'm now like third of the way through it and I'm really enjoying it. It's very like spooky. It's about this like girl's grandmother's like world of fairy tales that is kind of coming to life, and a mystery, and it's really fun. It's a very good time. I don't know what it is. I was just like, I can't focus on physically reading, and I know I want to listen to an audiobook, but there's nothing I need to do rather than just stare at Instagram and listen to an audiobook. I'm going to, or I've been physically reading with the audiobook, and it's helping me pay attention, so that's good. So yeah, I'm literally reading this. I don't know what has gotten into me that I just literally was like, I have like 2.5 hours left of this audiobook, and I'm just gonna listen to it and see where the night takes me. Alrighty guys, it is time to wrap up the vloggity vlog because it's Monday. So yeah, I finished The Hazelwood last night. I read it all in one sitting. I had a very good time reading that. I think that is a good way to live your life. I don't know. So I ended up giving this a 3.5 out of 5 stars. I don't think it was at my enjoyment of a 4 or a 3. So I liked it. It was very like spooky, which was really interesting. It was a lot darker than I thought. I do think the ending was a little bit like kind of rushed and a little bit unfinished, but I do know there's a sequel, so maybe I'll read the sequel and be a little bit more happy with how things round out. Overall, I think it was a solid story. It's definitely one I would recommend for this kind of like autumnal spooky season, maybe even in the winter. It really has a nice atmosphere. Yeah, I didn't end up finishing Clockwork Angel. I'm just taking my time with this. I'm just reading it for fun. Like, anyways, if you like this vlog, make sure to subscribe, comment, like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.